Standards at the newsstand this morning. Lovely Friday morning. It's a Friday morning. We are glad to have you. Thanks for always staying with us here. Bystanders on your favorite platform, Flip TV. Like I said, thanks for always staying with us. We don't take it for granted. We always give you unbiased news as it happens. As people go to their place of work, they come here to analyze. Then by 10, 11, they go to their place of work. Thanks for staying with us here on Bystanders. Again, let me greet you once again. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Some people are watching us by almost 11, 12. Depending on their location. Mr. Oyabo, God bless you yesterday. You stood by us by almost 11:30 p.m. in Los Angeles. You are here watching us. God bless you. Each and every one of you, from UK to US to Dubai to Switzerland. Thanks for always watching us, for staying here on Bystanders Flip TV. You are watching from Nigeria, from all across states of Nigeria. God bless each and every one of you for staying with us. You are back, you are better, and you are ready to go. Yours faithfully, you want to also come in once again, reporting for duty this morning. Let me start with the Vanguard newspaper that I have here this morning. Boko Haram. 10,000 people die in military custody. Amnesty International is saying that on the front pages of the Vanguard this morning. Combination of private power sector total failure. The Senate is saying it. Saotimi activist group plan nationwide protest December 10. OPEC extends 1.5 million BPD quota to 2026. Tax reform. Akpabio overrules Barao. Says bills not withdrawn or suspended. Vow Senate will be intimidated by external pressure. Senate removes Moguno from committee. South Senator backs bill. Pass vote of confidence in Akpabio. Reforms must enjoy political technocratic acceptability. Prime Minister saying Iowa youth called Northern elite bluff. Declare support for reform. Now we are seeing Globe Festival of Joy. PDP crisis. BOT declares shift of neck meeting. Ask Dr. to nominate Alice replacement. 2027. Jonathan's posters with new political platform flood Kano. This is a politics of the north. Jonathan's poster is flooding Kano. 2027. Long way to go. 2026. Honorary quest to commitment. That's 2026. Walk up. We are looking at the preparation and everything. I've left the Vanguard. I've gone to the Punch this morning. Punch newspaper this morning. 29 states spent 2 trillion on travels. Others. Wastage upon wastage of money in Nigeria. 29 states is spending 2 trillion naira on travel. Others. State governor borrows 53 billion. Generate 1.9 trillion IGR. Serving them 658 billion naira. Military, that's a bad news yesterday. Military terrorists shun finance ministry over unpaid entitlement. They shot the finance ministry yesterday. Old men yesterday that have served the nation for their pension. You saw them crying, wailing. They shot the finance ministry yesterday after serving Nigeria. Look at what happens, or look at what becomes of their life and of their existence yesterday. Overtime vehicles, custom plan auction after 2 weeks ultimatum. No report of Lagos missing party girls. Police. Amnesty alleges 10,000 die in Nigeria military detention. That's from Amnesty. I've left the Punch and now with me here is the Daily Trust this morning. Tax reform bills. You are going ahead for Nigeria's sake. Akpabio. Islam not against girl child education. That's according to Sultan of Sokoto saying this morning. Max airplane carrying Zulum deputy orders makes emergency landing. Reps moves to stop multiple budgets. Proposes deadline presentation. Air servicemen shop finance ministry over entitlement. I thought I was Dukum, says Tako Yakasai at 99. Man breaks wife's leg for attending clinic without permission. Corruption has brought Nigeria to his knees. That's ICPC. The further people have this morning The Vanguard, the Guardian this morning, Guardian newspaper. Spike in teenage pregnancy, state death, public health, social concern. I repeat, spike in teenage pregnancy, state death, public health, and social concern. Labour Party fumes reverse legal action as 4 lawmakers defect to APC yesterday. Jonathan's 2027, Jonathan's campaign posters plus Kano. According to Qatar's Bahrain, it stands based on cause the party opposition. Activists seek them for to report police involvement. Nigeria's budget under threat as OPEC extend political courts. And that is on the Guardian this morning. Let me see if I can have the Nation this morning. Nation newspaper, my last paper I have this morning. Someone who says Purple giving lines to investors in Morocco. Say they put pastoral failure under satellite. BOI secures, that's Bank of Industry, 50 million to lift women in SMEs. Akpabio, Senate stands with Nigerians over tax reform bills. 4 Labour Party reps in Beridota and debate APC ask criminalizes gas flaring. That's on the page of the Nation this morning. In Nigeria is what it is this morning. You have seen all these papers this morning. All our viewers, yesterday, we announced yesterday what you are going to do on end of the year party that comes up every last month of the year. End of the year party comes up. All our viewers, you have always supported us every year. This year, you are appealing for your support. All our viewers, all across the world. End of the year party on Flip TV. Here we show love to the reviewers. Here we show love to let me say. Here we show love to our reviewers. Is in the race, okay? We show love to our reviewers. Pastor. We show love to our reviewers. Here we show love to each and everybody around this place. End of the year party comes up every month, last month of the year, which is December. Our viewers, God bless you. Thanks for always staying with us. If you are live this morning, God bless you. If you are watching, kindly click on the notification bell, like what you are doing this morning. Let me have Pastor Gideon this morning. He's going to be my first reviewer this morning. Pastor Gideon is here this morning. Pastor Gideon, you have always been known to be a controversial pastor. People even say you're not a pastor, but that's aside. Let me ask you this question this morning. Niger Delta, I'm talking about Pandef. They're telling Biafra Agitators, stay clear for our region. Niger Delta is not part of Biafra. Pastor, I think you're in a good man. Very wise this morning. And as a man of God, what do you have to say this morning? Pastor, let's start.
You know, I always tell you the truth, but people were very stubborn.
Yes.
They don't want to hear the truth.
Pick up, sir.
You need to understand that it can't possible for you to, if my father did not agree with you for something,
yes, pick up.
And me as the son come, yes, he said, I can't agree with you, I don't agree with you. Because even though when my father make mistake to agree, yes, he was brainwashed. He can't become something they degrade. We degrade to even accept it. You know what I mean? If all Biafra fight was Akwa Ibom fight, the Secretary General of Biafra was Akwa Ibom.
Yes.
Broadcast of Biafra radio broadcast was Akwa Ibom. Yes. Second in command was Akwa Ibom. So we are the one who carried the war, but it was brainwashed.
Oh, so you think that they're talking about the war? You are thinking that your people were brainwashed?
We were brainwashed to join the war. The people that are going to meeting of Biafra did not come back. They kill all of them. So we don't know that it was brainwashed to take over our land.
I'm coming. Are you thinking that the Biafra something was taking over your own land?
Of course, now that was the reality. Now that was what was trying to be done, but they don't tell us. Does that mean? So when we go to the meeting, we tell them, when we win Biafra, you there in your land, we there we have land. We don't know that it's a game play. Does that mean? When they reach, they start to return back to come and kill our people. Now our eye open. You want to come and kill us in the name of Biafra? They take our land, start to name our street after their name to our street. Hey, Our forefathers say, hey, so this is what you want to do. That's why we open border.
Yeah.
Yes. We open border, cross-river border. That's why the war front was cross-river. We open Calabar Sea, we open Oron Sea. We bring the Nigerian army to flush them off. We sacrifice 11 villages to stop that war. But you can do Agitators don't get that kind of reason. We can sacrifice 11 villages to end that war. It took us something. Does that mean? Yes. It took us our land, it took us oil. Bakassi Peninsula today is in Cameroon. 11 villages is given to Cameroon.
But it was Obasanjo that gave Bakassi to Cameroon.
It was agreement now. It was agreement. It was agreement. It was agreement that you give us this land, let us use this to pass. Yes. That's what we told Mr. Tshisekedi now in the Cameroon president. Yes. Then we told him give us this place to pass and cross your border. That Bakassi now you get them. Only what I wanted to defeat them was that where is the document? But it was said in Mount. Does that mean it was a formal agreement? And they used it to cross and bring Biafran and Nigerian soldiers into Biafran territory. It was a war front now. Calabar was a war front for the war. So we control everything, but we don't know if Igbo was brainwash us.
So you opinion that Igbo brainwash you?
It was brainwash us now. We brainwash our forefathers. We joined the war. We think no knows what the agenda is inside the heart. So that's how we lost it. When we can't discover we lost it, we just end the war at once. Now we end the war now. When our people, our elders call the field rep and say that thing where you do is not our fault. We don't know say the days for them end the war. Field rep now move to end the war. He end it, sign it to not exist to exist. Now field rep end it. Calabar man, look at Igbo man run now leave it. So you need to know the real concept of the war. It was never a thing that is genuine. It was a camouflage. It was a wayo thing something. If it's genuine, we could not fight it. So we come to discover that it was fake.
But your zone, Pastor, I'm very happy this morning. You're in a very good mood. I know how you are always vibrating, but today, Pastor is calm. Pastor, people are saying that your zone, which you call Niger Delta today, was one of the old eastern region of Nigeria.
It was a region. It was region. It was region. Then there was region. Region controlled by one man, slavery government. Any region is slavery government. In West now we have about five states inside one region. Does that mean? So now if state can manage themselves, yes. Oshu can manage themselves, can do something in their people to their people. But then it was region. One man controlled everybody as a slave government. So when it was region, they now declared Biafra was all eastern region from Benin from where was Biafra. Does that mean it was an eastern region? Now we now break up to state after war. We now state of origin. All of us have state of origin. Does that mean? According to state, they have state of origin. Cross River State, River State, Bayelsa State, Delta State. Does that mean? Yes. We now become state. Now we have state origin. Like now, when Lagos State now, a police command. Now attack Igbo now, only we now say don't bring your masquerade to Lagos. I mean, yes. Then it could not be so. You could just bring it. Now we have state to our state. Now Lagos State now tell that guy don't bring that masquerade inside Lagos, and they cannot bring it.
Now, do you agree that Mr. Molaki also, good morning. Okay, Mr. Gerald Undubisi Uju, good morning. Mr. Namaju Ogupi Onoha, all of you, good morning this morning. Like I said, if you are watching, kindly click on that like button. Click on that like button. All notifications, share with others. Pastor Matthew is at the background. Mr. Ralph is at the background. People are coming to have this. It's going to be a very long discussion. But I'm starting from Pastor, who is from Akwa Ibom. Other speakers are coming to join. Mr. Molaki said that nobody is Pandef, just like Ohaneze. Do you agree that Pandef cannot speak for the Niger Delta?
What is Pandef? What is Pandef? You need to understand what Niger Delta is.
Yes.
When Niger Delta separate themselves after failure of Igbos, they supposed to separate. It was the eastern region, it was east. They see the failure of Igbos. Even when we bear our name, they call us Igbo, all of us, but they can't fight for us. They now say, let us come up from these people. Yes. And that it was the failure of Igbos make Niger Delta to create. We came by the failure of if Igbos could have taken care of us, as we are junior brother to them, being majority, take care of the South could not break out now. Now they carry everything from us. They carry, they close Calabar Seaport. They don't fight for it. I'm coming. They don't so many things. They don't fight for it.
Was it the Igbos that closed Calabar Seaport or the federal?
They're supposed to fight. Nobody is. Nobody. We play their name now. Nobody is. They know us. Yoruba and Igbo. They don't fight for us. They don't fight for anything. The only thing where they do for our land, they say, may they do. Calabar may they suffer. They carry Bakassi give to Cameroon. They don't fight.
Like I said, Obasanjo gave Bakassi to.
They say no, you're not supposed to be. They're supposed to talk. that place was used to end Biafra war, where they be alive today. You need to understand what happened when Igbo fell. And we now look at them and say, these people cannot help us. We must carve Assasa with Assasa out of Southeast. Understand me? That's why we have Assasa today. It's the power of defense of what? Victor Peter Ulidi, and Amesia, they carve it out and they become one. One mother. So you need to understand what happened. Yes. If people could have played the rule of love, security, sincerity to our people, togetherness we stand, we could not carve Assasa. But everything they do to South, they start. It may be them they mock us, say they talk about us.
Pastor, I want to ask you, Pastor, what is South? Because I've heard about North before.
Listen to me. Yes. South is a breaking, it is a stupid declaration. Does that mean? But it makes sense when it comes to reality.
It's a stupid declaration, but it now makes sense. Yes.
Now, because Igbo man is not ready to help his brother. South is a stupid declaration, but it don't make sense when we can't see the reality. That as we start now, see how we dey free. From Igbo man. He forced his identity to us. Now we should go with Wasobia say Wasobia. Yes. Where is us? We are Igbo. They don't take care of us. They don't know us. They don't get time for us. Everything they do, they just mock us. They mock us. They mock us.
Pastor, I want to ask you something. Should you be more? I'm talking.
Listen to me. Yes. Speak vibrantly and ask questions with wisdom. Understand me? Yes. I'm a journalist. I'm a public affairs analyst. Yes. Understand me? And also I'm a politician. Yes. And I'm very wise.
No, Pastor,
I'm very wise. If you ask me a question, you apply wisdom to ask.
Pastor.
Yeah, so don't ask me a question like that. I'm a professor of science.
Yes. Pastor, so I'm very strong. Pastor, you are saying as a politician, which party do you belong to?
I'm at my own party, GPN. It's coming now.
All our viewers, if you are listening to Pastor Gideon, you see that he has a party, he has formed his party GPN. What does GPN mean?
Good people of Nigeria.
Oh, good people of Nigeria.
Yes, that's when I formed the party.
So am I a bad person of Nigeria?
I'm coming. No, listen. There's a bad person of Nigeria.
Who is the bad person of Nigeria?
The Igbo and Yorubas. They are bad people of Nigeria. They want to come to bring the party to us, attack them, to come out bad people from the line. So the party is coming a GPN political party. As I mean, good people in Nigeria, Nigerian good people. We want to bring that good people in. Okay. Not to try to challenge the bad people.
I'm sorry, sir. And let me. Now you're saying that you want to bring a party, good people of Nigeria.
Yes. Now you don't need it all.
Okay. And I ask you, what the people want? And I ask you, say what the bad people say.
Yoruba and Yoruba, not the bad people for the country.
Yoruba and Igbo are bad people of Nigeria.
Yes,
and in Nigeria, okay. Yoruba and Igbo spoil Nigeria.
Now let's say the Biafra and Urudua.
Okay. Now
so that's what you need to understand that picture.
Pastor, let me analyze some things here. In Nigeria, the people who have ruled Nigeria the most are the Fulani outside people.
They are the good. They are the best good.
Outside Fulani are good.
They are best people.
But why Nigeria not working?
I'm coming. The Nigeria was perfect. Price control, everything said.
Yes.
When Nigeria was working, price control, everything said in Nigeria. We go to north, we go to east, everything peaceful. 1999 when Yoruba enter, we go to collapse.
Are you saying that Obasanjo was
now for you? No, we use coin now. We use Naira and Kobo.
Yes.
Our economy was stronger. Our currency was stronger. We use Kobo to buy. Before we enter Naira, we don't buy something full house. Now bad people are Obasanjo them from Yoruba and Igbo. They enter, I'm coming. They now charge to sit down for central bank, destroy coin.
So I'm coming now. Okay, continue.
Let's start Surudo.
Let's now.
Send sit down for start for. He turned 1 Naira Bet Makoni to coin. Is that me? He turned Bet Makoni to coin. It was Naira. No. Before you buy kobo, 20 kobo, 30 kobo, 40 kobo, 50 kobo. Before you go and turn Naira, or boy, you don't buy food full house. Now that time, listen to me. Nigeria was part of the outside rulership. Does that mean everybody was enjoying?
Yes.
Does that mean things was buying? People were moving on. So house was cheap. Things were cheap. When outside was ruling. When outside make mistake and give Nigeria to work to Yoruba in 1999, they collapsed, they destroyed the nation.
No,
I'm talking for media. Yeah. What do you want to see? Let me say the fear.
I know. I'm part of it. Let's do some analysis.
Let me say the fear.
In 1999, Obasanjo became president. Yes, we saw our economy improve. I'm just saying.
No. The economy could have fitted to me. Obasanjo made fuel with 25 Naira per liter.
Yes.
He may not increase 7 times before reducing power. So and he can't refine the sell. Okay. Nigeria are corrected back.
If you say that I'm coming, if you say that it's not your opinion, I cannot. If you say that,
no, it's a fact, not opinion. Okay, it's a fact.
If you say Yoruba and Igbo have destroyed the
country.
Okay, but Fulani, Muhammadu Buhari is a full animal.
Listen to him. When Buhari come for APC party, I don't think that they go buy a player from Arsenal to come play for Manju. He was not really this thing now. Now that party destroy him. That party may destroy body. When they come in, they say remove subsidy. You know what remove? You see how that spirit of outside inside him. You don't remove that subsidy. You don't remove all the Nigerian collapse. You understand me? So you need to understand the facts about the outside and Yoruba.
So now that you are forming your party, good people of Nigeria. So are you saying that Yorubas and Igbos will not be part of the party?
No, the good people of Yoruba.
Yes.
The Yoruba Christians are joining the party. Okay. Igbo Christian, really Christian. Yes. Are joining. You see, some people that are blind. Some Yoruba that are blind. Okay. Understand me? Those that see are joining our party. Our party is a party of good people, good mindset, love, sharing, love people. Nigeria is one. You understand me? No agitation people. No be Yoruba Muslim. No be Yoruba white camel. We need Yoruba Christian Pentecostals. Yes. Hey, they should join our party. Igbo the same thing. Join our party. Party somebody that can bring help to help nation. Not be to sit down and say if a dollar is 1 million, we will sell something all to 1 million. You have sympathy and have love to humanity. That's what the people will want. No, you for sit down to fire Nigeria, make the bad go well, make it corrupt go well. So we don't even want those kind of people in our party. We bring the party out. Party are going to transform the nation and build the nation. Not Yoruba and Igbo. Only good Yoruba, Igbo good and good Yoruba. Now you what? Come out from Yoruba and join us. The outside say act some bad. The good one will come out and join us. The party come out from the court of Nigeria. I come and see them say, now you call this party out. They call it GPN, good people, Nigerian good people. That's what we are bringing in. Now we go settle all the problem. Now we go settle all the problem for Nigeria. So don't say that Nigerian is bad. Now Obasanjo now bring Yaradua and Goodluck. Yes. Obasanjo betray Goodluck. He destroy him. Abi, Goodluck did not have any solution. Abi, because he was a baby president. Yes. He lost it. This man come out called Turumbu is sweeping for broom. He take him out. Now APC take over. APC take over the control Buhari with Juju. You don't know what to do. For 8 years. Buhari was control with Juju. If that party no good for Buhari now, you know the party of his ancestors. Buhari lost it. He tried his best, but he lost it. Now the real bad guys. Where the baddest, because we have baddest. Hey, the baddest arrived. Call Turumbu. He finished the country final. Do you say that Nigeria is finished? It finished. Now what's to Nigeria? Nigeria is finished. Just enter our country now. Enter just go to Niger. Because this is why Nigeria is collapsed. So you need to understand what happened. The baddest come. The baddest arrive. The same with Jakaban. Jakajala everything is finished everything. Now that's why you need to know that Hausa was never in their lifestyle. Mobilize Nigeria to be this. Even maybe outside dream. Look at what we do for Senate now. He blocked Turumbu not to give that tax. He tried to do that and stop it. Pastor, outside is something to know. Sani Abacha is from the. Sani Abacha was killed by the Yoruba. But was he a good man? It was what you know. He said, "Well, he go kill Pasingo. He go kill Buhari and that way bring court system in Nigeria. He want to kill all of them. He was a perfect president. They kill him." Have you not understand what happened? Have you know the position? No, it was alleged. I'm talking about. We're looking at the fact that we are looking at the fact that Sani Abacha was alleged to have embezzled a lot of money. He don't embezzle anything anybody where they thief. And they go recover of our they use Abacha to return it. Abacha didn't leave Nigeria with what? You know, if it was Samson, I don't go anywhere. You know what Samson about? I'm coming. Because you don't get that see, the Abuja they just talk. Okay. If the journalist, but journalists must read history. Yes, no, you must read history. I read, yeah. Yes. So whenever you see me talk, it go down with you because you are reading history. Yes. You understand as a journalist. So let me go and teach you what you're supposed to know before you ask me a question. Yes. I'm a professor of science in Christ. The kind of professor where you cannot stand science in Christ. You cannot stand before me in wisdom. The man you said called within the call him the military man. Abacha. It was sanctioned. Yes. Worldwide sanctioned. We cannot move. It was in Nigeria. And the high currency then was 50 naira note. 50 naira was high currency. How can this money keep? How can this man weigh high currency? 50 naira note keep money where they heavy return. All government return Abacha loot. Nobody return money. Money where they cash them. Now they use Abacha loot to return. There's nothing wrong. Abacha did not keep any money. You tell me? Abacha was giving 50 naira for note. Where almost Abacha go cheap for 50 naira, where they return 50 billion, 60 billion. What is the problem? You are from this game coming. Yes. It's a game play. Okay. Abacha did not keep. APC government use Abacha loot to return all the money where they cash. Abacha did not steal money. He did not keep money. They just use the cane. They said Abacha no dey now. Okay, can they return money where Babangida keep? Because they are alive. They can't mention that one. They eventually Abacha because he died. Abacha cannot wake up and tell them, say, I don't give this money. Now I'm coming. Yeah. Abacha cannot take them to court. He don't die. So they use Abacha look to be returning. Abacha look they return. How much Abacha leave for power? Now 1,500 as high currency. Now Abacha going to print up to 1,000. 1,000, 100 naira, 100 bundles. 100. A bundle is 100,000. 10 bundles is 1 million. I mean, you understand? They have to carry wisdom. So if you want to keep money in this country's name, you can keep it. Because 10 bundle of 1,000 naira, you put it for your father. You don't carry 1 million naira. So then how much about you carry for what? For just 15 naira note. A bundle of 15 naira is how much? It's 35,000 coming now. You're not taking to me. You don't try to sell. I say about to keep the money with containers. Is it with container to come back overseas? So why do they give you money to be turned? So listen to me. Yes. When you hear me as a viewer, or you want to watch me as a viewer, yes. Watch me as a man that speak. I don't speak out of your own understanding. I don't think so you don't like me. Is that me? I don't think so you can keep me credit. Call me a madman. But whatever I talk, not truth I tell you. But people are doubting. I'm coming. People are doubting. People are coming. People are doubting your credibility as a man of God. Me, I believe that you're a pastor. That's my opinion. Yes. Only a man of God can talk to me. Only a man of God can. Bible says, worship God with spirit and truth. Yes. If a man of God don't talk to you, he's a coward. He's a stupid man. I don't mean a man of God going to stand and talk rubbish. No man of God here, they are afraid of me. They are against me. Because I cannot talk like. No, but it can be so controversial. No. How can you say in Nigeria, the Igbos and the Yorubas have decided? Let me tell you, God, I talk for back. I talk for back. Maybe Yoruba land stand and talk. Can anybody stand and come here and tell me, say, what you're supposed to do? I know who they decide in Nigeria. I know what Nigeria was before. Am I afraid of them? People in Yoruba turn in Nigeria to dust, as you see today. But then, make I tell you. That give you instant. Yes. But then, bring generator. Yes. People will say, no. Bros, we don't want the generator. We need light, electric light. They turn that generator into business. They begin bribe filling station and bribe NEPA so that they can buy their market. Is it not corruption? This is a light, no day. This is a light, no day. Okay, if the person don't bring generator, he will say no, want it. Bring give us light as Nigerians. You now say you now love that thing where they bring. Now every shop now he will sell generator. You think they don't go sell their market? Don't sell their market now. They bribe to make sure light no day, so they go frustrate go buy generator. Abi, filling station go bribe so that people can come buy fuel for cake. See, it cause corruption with that generator we bring. Yes, I'm coming. Yes. If you don't man, start to call you like you in Lagos. You know, man say, if you man come the money and pay him, you don't tell him what this money for. You will support you back corruption, because you back corruption will support. I'm coming. Yes, I know. You need to understand the facts. I want to ask him how Igbo man continue to corrupt the nation and Yoruba. Yes. When Yoruba bring corruption, Igbo man say, don't do that thing. So they continue in using that thing to do business. I'm coming. Yes. I'm coming. We have work in discipline before. Go attesting discipline. We are journalists. You remember that? Yes. Nigerian have go attesting discipline. Yes. Now, Buhari and Ejiyagba signed it to law. Yes. Now we have go attesting discipline. Now, that time was ruled by Hausa. No indecent dressing for this country. But when the Yoruba come in, Igbo man start to bring that thing come the same ministry for women. Then the Igbo man, the Yoruba man are like it. Now, women they open the for see the work. You need to know how you support Igbo corruption, Igbo support Yoruba corruption. So now listen to me. Yes. If the Igbo could have said, hey, Yoruba could have said, hey, this is my government. I don't want that kind of dressing in Nigeria. We have our dad. We have our corruption. They now do what they carry that clothes now. The Yoruba girls begin to buy that clothes. Yes, it boom. Igbo man begins so now nation is totally sedition. So this is how they used to destroy Nigeria. But if you go to North, outside they wear the job, and it's a virgin. I'm coming. If a virgin wear the job, and it's so beautiful, they wear hijab. But Yoruba girl and Igbo girl, you work for she don't commit sex for 20 men, 30 men, 40 men. But the Papa go see carry down the or 2 million give the man to come marry Carton. To marry Carton. Listen to me. To come marry Carton. Now marry Carton don't be a virgin. Yes. And the Bible they hold between Yoruba and Igbo. He said you must be the one to provide your daughter virginity as a man, as a father. But they cannot deliver it. But they even only what they know is to write the list or big list to give to a man. We want to marry that bad girl where they want to keep to that man. So, and now the girl where they marry as bad become a problem to the man because the Bible calls us here. He said they should stone them to death. So Pastor, so you can understand how Igbo man and the man corrupt. So I'm coming now. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let's Pastor wait. Pastor, no. Let's round up. I'm coming. There are many other. Pastor, I want to ask you last question. Let's round up. Now, come in. They're asking. Somebody ask you a question.
That we are running off now. What did Igbos do to you? We are running off.
Listen to me.
Yes.
This is what Igbo do.
Yes.
Igbo man no see the light. You see darkness. You understand me? Right from the beginning, if they see light, we could not cross the Banaya. Come to Lagos or not. Our base could have been in the east, central east, yes, that we come from. He carry the character of hypocrite, carry the character of greediness, character of hatred to his own brothers. He want to tell everybody to become him. Yes. That in that means serve me. Call me Oga. He become a very dark, selfish man. And that's why I don't like such a person. Now look at now. We start from taking our run and name after Biafra. Understand me? Even today when we now become a state, people might still want to call us to be like the force identity to us. Say now we be them by force. But we say we know you. We want you need to say people might get power. You cannot free us now. You can make us to be their slave. Because even though we bear our name, their name when we even be them. You can't even call my name well. I have my Bible that I read by my own language. Maybe people might still force me to become him by force. You don't carry my land, put for Biafra map. Am I suggesting you? I have a state, I have my language, I have my culture. What's the problem? So it's you to know how Igbo man. Anybody when they like when love Igbo man is a foolish man. You don't make sense to you if you love Igbo man. You can only tell Igbo man repent. I can only tell Igbo man repent. Igbo man should repent. Repent. So a Calabar man, what should he do? A Calabar man is already repented. He's a preacher all over the world. Wait, you are only one person. How about the other Calabar people? Wait, every day we see them are preachers. See them for Upa, now preacher. They are preaching. Okay. You don't see Calabar man, Igbo man do rubbish. He's a preacher. Wait, that means all Calabar men are saints. We are closing now. I said that Calabar man see them for everywhere and a preacher them be. They love God. They die for God. Yes. Understand me? You don't see Calabar man, Igbo man do Igbo man. Only and if you see anybody for Kwai do Nana, how to chugu? Where they for Calabar land? Where they for Kwai they call them Anang people. Now how to chugu be that? You don't see really video man, Iman, do rubbish. He go some carry Bible come pray for people for here. He's very calm. I'm coming. He's very calm. Yes. He go some. He go anything. No, we are closing. I'm coming. He's very contented. Yes. He's very contented. At that age, I'm very contented. But I'm not a poor man. But I'm very contented. So you need to understand who I be. Yes. So don't take me to join with a man that is very what? He's very desperate to what? To the things of this world, which is nothing. Okay. Like Igbo man. Okay, Pastor. You need to understand. So me and Igbo man are not the same. Yes. Only what I stand to tell them, if you don't repent, you're going to perish at last. Because you must take repentance first. Okay. Before freedom come to you. So now, if you want to go, yes, and you have to give you freedom, yes, then free your brothers. Calabar say no be you, let them go. Okay. As the River State no be you, let them go. Yes. Stop continuing to call them you by force. So it's affiliation in the act of the Lord. So Pastor, thanks for coming, sir. Tomorrow we'll continue. Comment your comment, make I see. Okay, God bless you. Igbo man destroy the country. Okay, well, that's the opinion. Reverend Benjamin Johnson Ezesinachi. Good morning. That's the opinion. We cannot hold him to that. He has been paid for the one I have called name. So Reverend Benjamin Johnson Ezesinachi. Good morning, sir. Evangelist Benjamin. I'm sorry, Evangelist Benjamin. Good morning, sir. Good morning. I don't know whether it has started by reacting. He said that that's the opinion that all Calabar men or all Igbo people are saints, that the Igbos and Yorubas have destroyed the country. What do you have to say concerning this, at least this issue? Ototo amano ubonde mmadụ. Ahambo Evangelist Benjamin Ezesinachi site n'ike nke Chineke. Ehihie ọma nụ, mgbede ọma, anyasị ọma, ọ ga-agaziri unu, ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma. What does that mean? So I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and it shall be well with them. Amen. That's good. Now I remember my humble self, Evangelist Benjamin Johnson Ezesinachi, the only Biafran evangelist that stand to speak on nothing but the truth, and I will not end from standing and speaking the truth, because the Bible said you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free. I'm not standing here by fun or to make fun of anybody, but I am here to speak only that truth, that heaven and earth is a witness. So it can be funny. I'm saying the condition. That man that I left here is known as pastor. I call him pastor. You are reverend. Evangelist. You are evangelist. I don't know why. But do you agree? Do you have something? Do you agree with this or with statement? Even from the Bible, do you agree? They said cartoon was that I said Amos 3.
Do you agree with it?
Now we need our government. Talk about the government.
No,
what is going on?
No, that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
I thought what you are saying.
No.
I'm a Muslim.
Oh, yes.
Talk about what is going on.
Yes. Yes.
Part of right now is what?
No, are you?
I'm late.
No, just give me 1 minute.
No, because of my work, I cannot stop.
Okay, but
Okay.
oh yeah. God bless you. Okay. God bless you, sir. Continue, sir.
You know, that is his own opinion.
Yes.
But it's quite unfortunate that somebody like him, calling himself a man of God, is sounding the way he sounded. Because I believe, like me, an evangelist, I have Calabash Ibibio as member, I have Yoruba as member, I have Benin as member, I have all tribes. Even the Hausas, to the glory of God, I don't speak to please man, I speak to the glory of God. You can confirm opposite area G there. That was 2019. A Fulani man, I never knew that as I was preaching there all the while, that the message was touching a Fulani man until the very day he stepped down from Keke Marawa. He collected microphone and he confessed it. That the message that I preach have been disturbing him, that he have decided to give his life to Christ. Opposite area G there, you can confirm. I don't just speak anyhow. So that is it, because I believe I am speaking to human. I am concerned about human. I'm not talking about tribe. If you say Igbo destroy Nigeria and Yoruba destroy Nigeria, please let us start from the statistics. How many times have Igbos ruled this country? How many times have Yorubas ruled this country? Then in the House of Senate, how many Yorubas are senators and how many Igbos are senators there? Who are the lawmakers?
No, let me agree to them. Okay. Good morning. Oh, Kijoba. Good morning, our man. Odutoma, what is Odutoma? Nobody is getting you. Odutoma, one name.
Otutoma means good morning.
Okay.
That is what it means. Otutoma means good morning.
So, Otutoma, good morning to all our viewers again.
Yes.
Thanks for staying with us. Like I said, if you are watching, click on that like button now. Click on that like. Let other people enjoy what you are doing. Comment, share. Let us have discussion. A pastor just left here. You don't have pastor in Calabar, it can be so controversial. But he said that Yorubas and Igbos destroyed the nation. That Hausas are like saints or they are clean. And the Akwa people are clean, but Yorubas and Igbos are before Nigeria. So, Evangelist is here to react to a statement. Other people are coming. Pastor Martin is here. David is here. Mr. Raf is here. So continue, Mr.
Listen.
Yes.
You say Igbo people are the problem. Let me tell you, destroying Nigeria, how do you destroy Nigeria? Even the time that he mentioned, the time of February with Idiagbo, do you know that it was Idiagbo himself that made Nigeria to be disciplined, not even Buhari? Yes, it was Idiagbo, and it was as a result of their tenure was overthrown.
Yes.
You understand? As a result of the weakness of Idiagbo, not even Buhari, because Buhari was not active as at that time. Go back to records. They took advantage of the mistake, the weakness of Idiagbo to take over the power in their own time. You understand me?
Yes.
So even currently now, let me not go far because many don't know, are not born yet as at that time. Currently now, what we are suffering that trigger most of this agitation and whatsoever that is going on.
What does that mean again?
What is happening now in the diaspora of the Federation, including my land, Biafra land? Are you getting it? Yes. That even me, my very self, I agree to it and I accept it. Because of unnecessary killings, unnecessary taking people's life, raping our women and others, and government in that, the Federal Republic of Nigerian government are not reacting to that. They are not doing anything concerning that. Had they been that they are doing something about that, I don't think that people like Igbo and the rest, like Mazen Namdekano, our leader, would have come out and said they need Oduduwa and whatsoever.
Mazin Namdekanu is your leader.
Yes.
Who voted for him? Because people are saying that Uzodinma is the leader in Southeast.
Listen to me. I'm talking about the agitation.
Yes.
Are you getting it? I'm talking about freedom. I'm talking about Igbos, you know, clamoring for their exit in Nigeria. Had it been that things are well balanced the way it should, believe you me, nothing would have made Igbos to agitate for freedom or they want to leave Nigeria. Are you getting it?
Yes.
He's talking about Igbos being part of destroying Nigeria. Yoruba and Igbos. Listen and listen good. Whenever a bill is passed from you, Yoruba, the Northerners have upper hand in the house, they will kick against it. I could remember during the Obasanjo tenure, even Aton Zeribe, the late Aton Zeribe, even presented the development of that this river Niger, so that the ships and other things will be coming down to Igbo land. Seaport. Are you getting it? The seaport. Because there were large number in the house, they kicked against it. The Northerners. And even he himself went ahead and said, okay, let him use his money. They still kick against it because they are in large number in the house.
I must say this truly. The Northwest has 7 states. North Central has 6 states. Northeast 6 states. Southwest 6 states. South 6 states. But in Southeast they have only 5 states. So they have the lowest members in the House of Rep.
God bless you, my brother, for breaking it down this way.
Yes.
Now listen. As I was saying, the man you say is the leader in the Southeast,
yes,
in his own state, is one of the worst states ever in that Southeast. Lives of the youth has been wasted. A lot of blood has been shed in the same place where the man you say is the leader of the Southeast come from. Even the very place that is their governor. Does it supposed to be so? I am asking you, how many times Yorubas in Osun State rise up to kill their own people? Or invite Hausas to Fulanis to come and be killing their people? I want to know. Or in Lagos State here, or Akeredolu. I could remember the tears of our late Akeredolu in Ondo State when the same herdsmen went to church and massacre people. If you forget, I did not forget. Are you getting it? That is to tell you the people that carry the men that carry the people at heart, that truly love their people, that truly want to represent their people. Yes. How hope most of them is the what makes him the leader? Are you not seeing that is lacking?
It was voted for by people of Imo State.
Point of correction, they did not vote for him.
Then how did he become governor?
Your current CJN, in agreement with Buhari, in order to bring the IDP camp, are you getting it? Yes. In the Southeast, you know, so the Fulanis has never taken any possession or any occupy any state in the Southeast, and that is what they have been pursuing, so that they will clear the Igbos and occupy that, just the same way they did in Yoruba land. Kwara State is a Yoruba state, but as I'm talking to you, the Fulanis has taken over it. My brother, go and after the verify. I speak from the onset truth. You get it? Go to the northern side now. All the original northerners that are called Hausas are crying. They are not just complaining, but they are weeping because of what the Fulanis are doing to them. They welcome them with a pure heart, but they don't know that in their own heart they carry ever another interior motive towards them. Are you getting it? So, and this thing is what Buhari intend to do in the Southeast, and is finding it difficult. He stated it clearly that during his own time, he said Igbos are his problem. He said it. He started bringing a strategy of Luga settlement. And you know, when that Luga settlement was raised up, Igbo stood up and kicked totally against it. You get it? And currently, as at this year, if you listen to the Northerners during some time ago, like 4 months ago, somebody from the northern said Igbos will not rule Nigeria until they accept Islam just like Yorubas. I don't know if you are getting it. So they are using strategies in order to kind of to take Nigeria and turn Nigeria as a Fulani settlement. Remember during the Buhari time, they have a Fulani gathering in Abuja that have never happened before. You understand me? You see the way they are going. They want to finalize Nigeria. You get it? So now, and him now come and say, has Igbo man, when last did Igbo man visited Aso Rock as a president? When last did the Igbo man stand in Aso Rock and make a decision for the Federal Republic of Nigeria and his stand? I want to know. So, you know, not just to come out here and talk. Let's just speak with the facts. If anybody, let me tell you, in case you don't know, even Muslims are ministers of God. Everybody is ministers of God because we are all created by God. Evangelism that you are saying, evangelist, is a universal call.
Yes.
It's a universal call. I choose it. And to the glory of God, when you meet me in my office, that is where you know really see where I'm operating from. And I don't like coming outside and brag with it. When we meet in the field, we know who is who.
So you don't agree with Pastor Gideon, who is saying that until the Igbo people repent, that they are not going to see the light in Nigeria.
There is something he did not know what he's saying. He said until Igbo man repent. What about Calabar? No, let me ask a question, please. In the north that is referring to that they are good. Do you know that in the northern part of Nigeria, they covered everywhere, but they still carry bomb and kill people? Is that salvation there? Go to the America. Nigeria have not committed what is going on in the America, but they are still moving. You understand me?
Yes.
It all depends on the ideology of the people over there. How did they intend to develop their nation? You understand me?
Yes.
It's no matter of Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, or whatsoever. And funny enough, in my own village now, as I'm talking to you now, one of my brother married Fulani, and we are living together. You get it? So all the
pastor, you are saying that you disagree with the other
I disagree with that. He doesn't know the scripture.
that the Igbos and Yorubas are not the problem of Nigeria.
They are not the problem.
Then the question should be, what is the problem of Nigeria and what is the way forward for this country?
Now, like I said, the problem of this country has gone beyond this country to repair. And the only way to me now, the only way for us to build this each other, tolerate each other, welcome each other, and build one another is to divide.
So you are thinking that there is no hope for Nigeria?
No, my brother, let's speak the truth. Because as it is now, look at when Buhari was there. See what happened. Look at now, Tinubu is there. See the way the Northerners are muscling out because it's not their own person. When Jonathan was there, you see how both Yoruba and everybody muzzle out and dancing Ojota and Co. At the rate of 120. How much are we buying fuel now? So if you watch all these things, and these politicians too have succeeded in planting hatred in one another's mind. You understand that? As it is now, our hearts are too heavy to one another. You get it? So the best way, so that this one will not say because the Igbo man is there, this one will say, Yoruba man, and because saying our own person. Let that die down, because I must tell you the truth. If Igbos stand on their own now, when we rise against our government, Yoruba will not say because it's their brother. Then if Yoruba stand on their own now, when they rise against their own government, Igbos will not say because it's our own brother. So by the time you stand against it, then he will now know, these are my people, I am facing my people. Then you now will have your rights, you understand, to tell your governor, to tell your president, Are you getting it? The things you want, and they must abide by it. She understand me without any other party to come and say because it's our own. You understand?
Yes.
And that is how it's supposed to be, and that is the only way forward in this
Last
country.
question in one word. 2027 election. We are beginning to see Jonathan's poster flooding Kano. Do you think that Jonathan deserves, or it should be, in the 1 minute, it should be considered as Nigeria's next president?
Yes, as the poster is flying there, because they have already tested him, they have seen him, they have seen his capability, they have seen his strength before. You understand? They believe is the best option than what is already on the ground, especially the northern part of Nigeria, because during his tenure, he favored the north more. You get it? So the northerners need people that will be only favoring them, not those that will kind of bring them to book.
So thank you so much.
God bless you.
You have seen Evangelist Benjamin. He has debunked many things said by the other pastor. God bless you. Thanks for coming. Tomorrow again, if you have time, you will be here tomorrow.
Yes,
Okay.
it's my free day.
Okay, no problem. Let me have Mr. David this morning. And I'm sorry, Baba is here. Baba, good morning to you too. So, Mr. David, you are not here when you have acquired them state, same as the other pastor, Pastor Gideon. You saw Pastor Gideon was saying, you were not here when he was saying that Yorubas and Fulanis, Yorubas and Igbos have destroyed Nigeria. That the only people that are clean are the Igbos, are the Fulanis, and the Igbo people Akwa Ibom. I want to ask you this question. You are from that state. Does it mean that all Akwa Ibom people are holy?
Thank you for that wonderful question, and I'm going to all our viewers. I think Pastor, from the pastor that not this one.
Pastor Gideon.
Yeah, Pastor Gideon. I think that is a tentative statement that needs to be proven. For the fact I say Mr. Wilwan is a Yoruba man and Mr. Wilwan is bad, does that mean, or does that speak, or does that bring a narrative that all Yorubas are bad?
Yes.
No, not all Yorubas are bad. We see that in the same Yoruba we have the good ones and we have the bad ones. So pastors should stop generalizing or tag a particular tribe as bad or as evil. But in fact, some persons who are from that tribe are bad does not speak or does not mean that the Yorubas are bad. So I think Pastor, that is his own view, and then that is his own perspective, or that is his own side view, the way he sees things. But for me, I would say Nigeria of today has been bastardized by collective effort of every region, every tribe. The Senate, who are those making laws? Akpabio is Senate president. He is my tribe. He's doing, the Nigerians are against his style of leadership in the Senate. So will you not say that the other Akpabio people are bad? Because Akpabio himself has proven to be the worst Senate president ever. So I believe, for pastor view, not everybody from the Yoruba extraction and from the Fulani extraction are bad. Now let me cite an example. Musa Yar'Adua, late president, is the first president since this of democracy in Nigeria to reduce poor price. Under his watch, Nigeria's economy was booming. Nigerians were happy with his style of leadership under his watch. Now the same man is a Fulani extraction. So why? So because Fulani are bad, we say that Musa Yar'Adua is bad. So let us not always generalize all things. But my take is that today, Nigeria of today, no tribe should be, as I said, the Igbos, the Yoruba, the Efik, the Shekiri, who are the governor of the respective states. Is the Fulani man that rules Delta State? Is he not the same person from the states? So what have they done? you are claiming that he said that Fulani and Yorubas are the major problem in Nigeria. Those who have governed the southeast, the governors of southeast, where is hope? Who's Odima from? Where is Peter Iban from? Are they not indigenous and then origin of the southeast? Where is Akpabio from? Is he from my state? Where is James Ibori from? Is he from better states? So I think Nigeria being stagnant today is a collective effort of our leaders.
So now we are looking at the point that Pastor came here. Pandef has warned Biafra agitators. Don't ever come to Niger Delta. You are not part of it. Pastor came here and he validated. He said, Akwa Ibom, Calabar are not and cannot be part and parcel of Biafra. This Biafra message keeps popping up. But tomorrow we're going to discuss about the fact that Kwayose has told Nnamdi Kanu, forget Biafra, collect appointment, maybe Tinubu is going to release him. That's the border of former governor Isaac Fayose. We are going to talk about that tomorrow. But I don't know why Biafra keeps popping up, but that's what is happening in Nigeria on the current. Now, do you agree with Pastor, with Pandef, that Niger Delta are not part of Biafra, and therefore should stay clear of Niger Delta?
I think that group called Pandef, a social cultural group, which is being formed by Edu Club. So it is whatever Edu Club says. That is what the group endorses. But my question is that how has Niger Delta been treated with their natural resources? Have they benefited from the oil? That is the question. You that are claiming that you are not part of Biafra, you pledge loyalty to one Nigeria. Fine. It is simple. Since inception that they've been drilling oil from your region. What has been the benefits of Niger Delta in this oil? What has been their stake in this oil?
Yes.
Buhari said Ogoni clean up.
Yes.
Buhari said Ogoni clean up. He said first will be budgeted for the Ogoni clean up. How far now with the Ogoni clean up? How far with the Ogoni clean up? So for lots of Edu Clark to come, so for the likes of Pandef, to come and say the Niger Delta is not part of Biafra, they are not in the best position to state which region is part of Biafra. They are not the spokesman of the Niger Delta. Let the people of that region speak for themselves, just like Edu Clark has been speaking because he is also an affiliate to the Nigerian government, making money. So when you are affiliate to the Nigerian government, you can easily condemn. You should not forget. Edu Clark should not forget that where the oil come from, that region happens to be the oldest region. So we should go with the history. Let's see, it is not by coming out to say south is what is south is was part of the old eastern region. That's part of the old eastern region.
The new ONS Indigo leader might come from Port Harcourt.
It's not my come from Port Harcourt. He has been the one leading the race. So if those men see, I'll tell you that Obifo in Rivers State, the word Obifo is it not Wicked tried, he could not change it. Wicked tried, one was in the governor. Wicked tried everything possible to change that name, but he could not achieve it. So now, so I think there are some persons Nigeria should not take serious as at this time, likes of Edwin Clark, because Edwin Clark is either here or there. Today he is in support of Tinubu, tomorrow he is in support of Adikanu. I think at this point, he should take a stance. Take a stance. If it's against the Igbo tribe, he should come out and then let Nigerians know his true identity. Not all this hide and seek game that every clerk has been playing. Not all this kangaroo like that. So education should not tell Nigerians what is good for them, and then the people of that region knows the best for them. You cannot see, go to Eket, which is one of the largest local governments in that region that produce oil.
Yes.
You go to Eket, the people have shut out.
Yes.
The people have shut down every mobile office. Now I'm not from Eket.
You are from that side.
No, not. I am from Eket local government.
Yes, continue.
I am from Eket local government. Which
Who
produce
is enjoying your oil? That's what I ask you.
It is those in Abuja. Those in Abuja. The automobile have not for once empowered people of that region. Even the chief
Yes.
in that region are not getting any benefit from government. They want to depend. Go to our you cannot see the presence of Niger Delta, NNDC. No presence, and this is a local government that produce oil. And now you are coming to say that the oil belongs to Nigeria. Which oil belongs to Nigeria? Let's see. I think it is high time this country needs to be organized so that every region can go a separate way. And then see, forget about this issue of Biafra or no Biafra. You cannot win an ideology. Biafra is an ideology. So you come see, it's like telling President Tinubu that President Tinubu is not an Oduduwa man. Is that possible?
Not possible.
By origin he is. Yes. Either the president has accepted it or not. Yes. That is how nature has drafted it. So the Biafra is an origin of Igbo man. So for you to erase that origin, or for you to tell them not to go towards that origin, you need to dialogue with them. That okay, fine. No, what is the cause of this agitation? Go back to the root of the agitation. Not every day I'll say Biafra. You went.
The question that can Biafra be stopped?
By who now? How many years the Ojuku fought in Biafra? Why today why is it not stopped? Today why is it not stopped? How many years ago? 15 years ago. I never said that. See, you cannot win an ideology. You can only dialogue with those who are agitated for it. So if you think that you can stop Biafra by force, the president is only shooting himself with a barrel of gun. Because even to an unborn baby, he will still come and then read history about the Biafra ideology. And then if he feels that his tribe is being marginalized, he will kickstart that struggle again. How old was Mazi Kanu when Ojuku fought the war? How old was he? And now those issues that made Ojuku fight the war is making Kanu fight the war fight now. It's making Epa fight now again. Are those issues be addressed? The answer is no. So until when these issues is being addressed, that is when you can claim that ideology can no longer be in the mind of people. But if that same issue is not addressed, my brother, the presidency and co are just wasting their time. Is Nigeria United? The answer is no. Because we as Nigerians are not benefiting anything from the country. Look at everywhere. It's Christmas now. Serious Christmas dry. It's Christmas. Everywhere dry. Tinubu now, this month, 31st, he will sign a budget to buy new car for judges again. A budget to renovate the house of the vice president here in Lagos. A budget to give civil servants. Federal civil servants have not collected salary. Federal civil servants have not collected November salary. Federal civil servants. Yes. If we let them come and debunk me. If they think I'm lying, federal civil servants. Even yesterday we saw old men talking about they
they were protesting for their pension.
So I think the president Bola Tinubu as at this time has lost it all. Yes, he has lost it all because if he cannot pay civil servants at this time, so why is he now the president? So he was in South Africa to lobby South Africa to give Nigeria visa. What's nonsense is that?
So Mr. David, let's call it a wrap. But thanks for coming and God bless you. Tomorrow we are talking about the fact that stay with me here. Mr. Isaac Fauci, younger brother of Governor, he told Nnamdi Kanu, he told him, denounce Biafra, accept appointment. Maybe you are going to be released by Parliament. But that's what he said. I did not say it. But let us leave that for now. You know, here this morning, one pastor came here, the Calabar pastor. He said Yorubas and Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. That is his opinion. That the Fulanis and his own people, they are pure and they have good intention for Nigeria. Pandef is also saying that they should not take Biafra to Niger Delta. It will be resisted. What do you have to say this morning?
Well, it is very clear that when Pandef came into position as a group, Pandef was not there before.
Yes.
We know when South came in, it was not there before. We are not talking about South. We are not talking about Pandef. What we are talking about is Biafran land.
Yes.
As simple as that. I think that solves the problem.
So them saying Biafra agitators should not come near Niger Delta. Is it not a cause of concern?
No,
Niger Delta. I'm looking at Delta, which is
it's not that. When they say Niger Delta, what do they mean by Niger Delta? Niger Delta they are talking about is Ijo. Abi? Yeah. Delta, Port Harcourt. Then they will know how they are going to manipulate an undocumented man. They know how they are going to manipulate an unarmed man. So they are just telling you they are afraid of their own shadows. They are afraid of their own wickedness. They are afraid of their own injustice they carried upon themselves. That is just it. It's not what they think. Is what the world would say. I'm not surprised because you know that these people have already destroyed their own people as a result of the money and the ledgers they get from the federal government. They don't want that to lose that to reality. But Igbo man lost everything for justice. Boss, do you know what it means for you to stay hungry? Do you know what it means? Just to get justice. Do you know what it means to abstain from yourself? God, naturally, nature will also judge on that regard. Even after the seed that God sowed in that place, that made them to rewrite the names, their own names, deny their own origin. When God created 12 states, yes, and subsequently after the war, what is their position in Nigeria? What is their position economically? What is their position commercially? What is their position politically? Most of those places they said go to Port Harcourt today, but I am not telling you it is where I have physically used these 2 legs to enter. I flew from LPA Warri to Balabatu 7 hours on speedboat. We are hosted by Tombolo in Baramatu Kingdom. When Osibanjo visited there, and I can tell you on the search report of what transpired, to an extent, Osibanjo, I don't want to go there. Something happened, and they have to move him away because the militants came. Because of the issue of Niger Maritime University and thereabout. He came with a helicopter. We went through speedboats 7 hours from MPA, from Warri to Bolamatu Kingdom. We got to a point they have to stop the seaboat for ship to pass. But you have not seen anything. They are just deceiving ourselves. If you see what is going on in those areas, in those high sea, we will be here, you'll be looking at it, they say it's a wave until the wave pass. They took us to a particular point where the Nigerian military boat capsized, and they told us the reason why the boat capsized. We go to a particular a platform where there is fuel. We needed to fuel our speedboats. Do you know what happened? They're not going to pay. They ordered the army there to step aside. They clamped the plateau, used the nozzle, took inside this thing and filled it, and off we go. But what I'll tell you, the damage they have done there, I can't be able to start telling you. In that place, yes, there is no pole electricity.
Oh, in
Baramatu Kingdom, anybody that is from Baramatu Kingdom,
there's no pole.
Will tell you. But do you know what you call Greek? With over 500,000 pipeline, with over 1 million navigating points. There's what you enter, there's mangrove or what they call it. You will not be able to see this sky for 2 hours.
The see sky for 2 hours.
Okay, you will not see sky for 2 hours. Everywhere is covered with forest. And you will still see drilling points. Some has been there 20 years. There's a particular one was stopped. When they stop, they look at it. The thing has rusted. The Nigerian government is not interested. You see old women using canoe on top of high sea to feed. And they tell you that over 100,000 barrels is being taken from this community on daily basis.
Then why are those if something in my language?
Yeah, these guys, you let me Clark. Yes. I'm telling you, leave them. Yes. Leave them. You understand? He schooled in government college in Niger. There was no school in his village when that was why he left there. And most of them, Azikiwe appointed you as your PA. Now, because you have synergized with the enemy and are enjoying the loot of the enemy, and that enjoyment has led to the point that you have brought injustice because of what we are putting in your mouth. You cannot be able to tell your great grand the truth.
What I'm about to say was that in my language, say that that means some of the that kiss cow cannot be eating bones. Let me later ask Hoyle, why is their place so underdeveloped?
But it is the same thing, sentiment that was sold by the Northerners and the Gowon. Look at what they're trying to do now to bring Jonathan back. What do you make? But it's the same sentiment. What do you make out of that? I can tell you that Urobo, Ishekiri, the Anna people, even the Boni, see, let them, if the Jaws feel otherwise, which we know their origin, we know how they came about. Yes. We know that this IJAW is not really the real spelling of a job. We know how it was manipulated by the British. The same thing that is happening in Palestine and Israel today. Yeah, Britain went and planted a group of people called Palestinians today, and they are giving headache to the indigenous people of the land. That is what is happening. Bonny, if you'll be hearing about Bonny camp. Have you been there? Go to Bonny camp. In that space alone was 24 hours electricity built by foreigners. They don't take light there, and you cannot be able to enter that place if you don't have what it takes.
Like what, sir?
Sophistication, identification. Who is authorizing you? Because these are where billionaires, white billionaires, oil moguls they use helicopter, private jets. That's what they use. They don't know anything. They don't take light there. Everything is inside that place. What is the real name of Bonny? Who founded Bonny? That place you see, the Britain should come out. Of course, the truth is there, but it's just that people feel that we can, they will step on it. It's just like telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are not a Yoruba man. You are from Egypt or Sierra Leone or something, and you want that truth to stick for political gains. I'm telling you, the Ndoki people, the Anang people, listen,
Yes.
the Ndoki people, the Anang people, the Aro people are the components that made up Ijo. I'm telling you. You look at Asari Dokubo telling people that his father, Edi Abale, came from Abia State. Are you not hearing it?
But after the book, I was just warning.
I'm just trying to make references.
Yes.
It's just like when you go to Anambra State today, the Obosi people, where did they come from? As a Chima, where did they come from? They tell you that the Obosi people are some remnants of the Benin's that moved to that direction. Iweka is an Igala man. What happened to Iweka? Iweka moved from his ancestral place back to where he was, his progenitors, and became one of the richest architects in that era. And because he was the first person that built that road using his engineering prowess, and a Igala man was named Iweka in that place. And if you look at the history of that Iweka will tell you that this is where his grandfathers came from. But nobody will tell you that Igala people are an offshoot of Eri Kingdom.
Where is Eri Kingdom?
These things are already there. When you go to Eri, if you have been to Eri, I am not telling you what I am telling you what I witnessed. I used my 2 legs. I saw reality. I saw the truth. I went into the Greeks. I interacted with people.
And that is the best, especially is the best teacher.
I was in Bomadi. In Bomadi alone, this space that have taxi is a kingdom. Even though there are 10 people there.
Little kingdom.
More than 1 million kingdom in Delta State. Every hamlet is a kingdom. Is regarded, is seen as a kingdom. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's why it's good to travel.
You understand?
Yes.
And if you look at those per Edwin Clark that have invested in Delta, Ugeli.
Yes.
Go to Ugeli. You discover, you just put their hands and watch these people come to the national television and tell lies, blunt lies against the Igbo nation. While they're behind the scene. I was there. I was lodged by Makelibru when he died. That was how I got to know. I'm saying it probably. This is something. Anybody can go and confirm. When Makelibru died, I was there. From there, I moved to Sapele.
Now, how do you say them? Eri Kingdom, Igala from Ata, Yawan Biafra.
Oh no, I'm coming to that.
Yes.
You understand? But I'm telling you what you can go anywhere and find out yourself. That the component that make a job. Ndoki, you know about Ndoki? Akwete. You know the year Akwete? Are you okay? Yeah, sorry, I thought you had Akwete. You know, say in Yoruba, people they do Ankara in those days. What do they call them? There's a name they call them. When they do Ankara, there is something they call them. In those days, our own local way of doing fabrics. They do quick. That's okay. They do quick. The people that does it in those days are called Akwete people.
Okay, that's good.
And that Akwete people and then Doki people some significant people of Anang. That Anang na Akwa Ibom. But do you understand what I'm saying? These people are the people that moved to Ijo. When King Dada of Opopo, you didn't hear about King Dada of Opopo. Came, he's from other states.
Oh, King Dada of Opopo is from Abia State. Okay, that's right. That means what you have been taught.
No, they are telling lies because they are telling lies of what they are afraid of their own injustice. And you relocate it to where you feel, because when the United Nations and other world bodies want to take a decision, you understand, you will understand the reason why there should be South in Nigeria alone. There's no other place in this part of the world that you can find any place called South. We should be able to have North
West or East.
Crude oil. Has Igbo man benefited from the crude oil?
No, I mentioned one Igbo man.
China have more oil. Japan. Where is the crude oil in Japan?
But I was asking a question.
Nigerians are funny people.
I said, if the crude oil of Niger Delta was used to build Abuja, why is it Niger Delta? No, the development. I talked about. I said, on my level, that a child of a mother kills cow, the butcher's cow cannot be eating bones. So why must Nigeria, as a country where oil is flowing from, be so? I'm talking about poverty-stricken. You see Niger Delta. Some places there is no hospitals. Some places there is no light. Some places there are no basic amenities. What is the way forward, Mr. Chinedi?
Balkanization is the way forward. The entity called Nigeria was given a space of 100 years to exist. Even when Jonathan came, I said, let us see what we can do. But it was shut down 2014 conference.
But Jonathan said that Nigeria's unity was not negotiable.
No, bros, but to an extent, that would have given us some sort of sense of belonging. The reason why under Abacha, Alex Ekweme, champion for South, seized geopolitical zone, is the same reason why Awolowo wrote to Odnego Ojukwu on the eve of the Nigeria Civil War that the ethnic nationalities, God, listen, I will tell you how Awolowo reasoned that the ethnic, he told Nigeria, listen, he told Nigeria, if Biafra move, they will move. And I think he want to respect that. And since it has come to the level of the abuse of the Aburi arrangement, there was not because I can go on because I have met some of their people deeply. When Alex Madreke, you know Alex Madreke, the husband to Alison,
yes,
Madreke, when she buried her mother, she's from Bomadi. Patani, from Patani to Bomadi is just a matter of you going through the forest. In fact, there was no road there. They had to use caterpillar to drive from here to Shagamu. I'm telling you. So if you are marching, if you are going, your leg will dip inside, just like that. They have to pour until some government official was able to drive to a particular point. If these people want to leave, they use helicopter.
They are not.
Bro, you know what I'm telling you. You know what I'm telling you. Yes. There is no significance that these are oil-bearing communities. At every point in time, at every community, but river where they there, river. This place, the community here, na river. The river will run from here to If you cross to the other side, small community and river will run from here to. So there you see so many women and men. What do they? Some before they can be able to do trade, there's one big ship that will log from here to that place. They will go and pack it at NPA. All of them will go to Aba. Or they're listening to me.
Yes, continue.
All of them will go to Aba market, and they will put that ship there, and they will load it for 2 weeks to be able to move it to that rural community. Well, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because they don't have a space even to say, okay, let me be industrious, let me put a small factory, let me put a this thing. But still, the Igbo nation, the Aba alone, give economic services to those areas. But they will still come back and tell you that Igbo man is a demon.
So our comments are saying, are you enjoying what you are doing here? If you are enjoying, click on that like button. Tomorrow, you see, like I said, on Flip TV, pastoral is the only place where you get, I'm talking about verified information. People that have something upstairs, they come here and to discuss. What you cannot see on your, look at history has been turned upside down to favor some people. Now we know that now, Port Harcourt was, is it Ugwocha before?
It was Ugwocha, and I can tell you the history of the why they named Port Harcourt. You know, the port there. You know, the port means water. That's port, water. Harcourt was one of the colonial heads. His name is one of the colonial heads. Yes, now. So they use water and the name and Namaji said Port Harcourt.
So what does that mean?
That's what I'm telling you. I'm giving you an insight. Just like it was Obani, Bonny was called Obani in those days. Obani. What is the meaning of Obani? It was bearing Obani, but the white man came and changed it to Bonny.
So what was the
and that kingdom was founded by King Jaga of Opopo.
Now the question is this, then what is the intention behind all these changes of names?
Bros, the resistance against the British colonial masters of people of that region. Listen, I was studying Lord Lugard when he was somewhere in Mali before he came to Nigeria. You know, later they removed him from one of the African countries he was serving and moved him to Nigeria to lead the amalgamation. So I was reading some of the things he put down as reference. Then after doing that, you now go to Vanguard, the Portuguese explorer, the first Portuguese explorer that came into this part of the world. You know what it was the ancient Portuguese that gave the identity of the eastern region, not even the British. Before the Berlin, France and all that begin to struggle because they don't want it, because how come that Nigeria is the only English speaking country where we have more of francophone surrounding us? There was something happened. There was a bargain. So you see, that's what Bonaboy said, that Nigeria is an enterprise.
I'll take you on this. Let's close. Now, a Yoruba man is more closer to another Yoruba man from Benin Republic than an Igbo man, or it's a fact. A Fulani man, an Hausa man, is not closer to another Fulani man from Niger than to a Yoruba man. Igbos are people in this country, is it even in Southern Cameroon? Now there's a lot of talk that said that the people that divided Africa, because Africa was not there in any conference, Africa should have stayed, as in they have their own open borders. Why can't Africans have open borders? Why did you close borders against us? Then dividing borders and put people that have no similar identities together and conjoin them as one nation.
That's what makes it a conglomerate. You know what I mean? A big organization of profiting. Some of the white men, if you go and meet them, they will tell you that the British are wicked. Some of their men now that say begin to see the evil of colonization will tell you that the British system committed a lot of atrocities. They will tell you. You know, because of longer throat, they don't want France, Spain, and all of them, you know, Germany that time to take over Nigeria. They went and pleaded for negotiation. And on that process, you know, there's already an infighting about, you know, how to position this northern southern protectorate. After the Portuguese explorers have said that this very particular people, it was the Portuguese themselves that made it, not Britain. The Portuguese said that these particular people that stretch. But if you see the map, they call it Old Eastern Province. It stretches to Benue, to Niger State. Anybody can go and find that. But because of what Britain says that it will happen, that was what Mazinam the Kano. Anywhere you see people tying to wrapper, you know, it's culture to wrapper. If you still go to Kogi State to today, you still see remnants. So any place you see these people are the same people. Are the same people. In Iraq today, Iraq have 250 ethnic nationalities with different languages. United States of America has 4 nationalities that make up America. I think the mayor I can remember the one I can call one of them with 13 colonies. That 13 colonies means that each colony is like Nigeria. It can be said, okay, this one na China side, this one na Britain side, this one na black side, this one na Latin America, India. They all are part of that 13 colonies. Why is it when it comes to the issue of Biafran nationalities, everybody is choko. Bro, there will be resistance. I'm telling you, there will be resistance. If people can't go back to history and discover that, when they say don't leave that side and no go area, the Yorubas I'm talking about, in honest truth, are known as the Anago people.
The Yorubas are Anago people.
They are the Anago people. That's what they call them, Anago. Like somebody was saying here, because of trade and sort of whatever, some people started calling them some certain name, and it's cheap. It can be rejected. Can I tell you the history of Igbo is associated with the Igbo nation? The history of Biafra, I can tell you the history of Biafra, how it concerns. It's not Ojuku. It was a man. You know, there was an era there was no history. And like 10 centuries or 20 centuries in the world, there was no history anywhere, everything cancelled. People were just on stone age. Nobody can trace anything. But the people that were keeping these things, either by omission or commission, came and invaded and said, there was something that happened in so time. Who are they? That's why if you go to Ethiopia today, you still see a place in Ethiopia. Yes. They share boundary with Equatorial Guinea. Those people today are still called Biafrans. They are still there today. If you go to Portugal, you still see a place that is called Lagos. Lagos is Lagos is Portugal. It's still there.
I'm coming. Mr. Paul Obuko said, there is no investing in Ugeli, Apomugeli. And Clark not be investing.
I said private investing owned by Edwin Clark.
Okay, Mr.
This Makalik will have his own too. If you go to Amasoma, there's Niger Data Investing in Amasoma, so built by Anamesia.
Frank Otter is saying, Mr. J, you've done well this morning. Kudos to you. Okay, everybody, you are greeting us. Kindly click on that like button, like what you are doing, and share what you are doing with others. Then we'll continue with our conversation. Like I said, the account number for the end of your party was posted yesterday. We posted after the end of the program today, but tomorrow I'm going to post it like we do end of the year. Mr. J, let's be rounding up. Tomorrow will be that day again. Tomorrow we're going to have more time because we want to bring that back that topic. As the crowd says, you don't bother of our delivery. I've told Nnamdi Kanu, forget Biafra agitation, denounce it, seek appointment from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then maybe that's opinion.
Okay, do you know Christianity? Christianity was not part of us. Yes. Abi, the black man has his own way of relating to God. Yes. You understand? And if you look at it, everybody Yorubas have a way of connecting to God. You understand? Because anybody that wakes up every morning and look at that the man did not create air, air, man could not be able to do this kind. Ordinary water, man does not be able to do it. We know that it's supernatural beings. That is the process of reasoning. That was how philosophy came about. People begin to wonder how, from there they begin to develop. And it started from Africa. So if you are saying that we have tested Christianity, it's not killing human being. But it's one thing. you know, it becomes, because every human being is for peace. Every human being, including Muslim, everybody is for peace. Everybody wants peace. There should be peace. And already the essence of Christianity was to bring peace for the soul. That was why Christ died. After it was discovered that God's original plan was not man to die. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the concept of struggling to have peace led to people begin to embrace anything that has to do with peace, and that was how people embrace Christianity, because it's for peace. Then if you're asking me to leave Christianity, then where are you asking me to go?
I like it they do now. No, it's not it now. I like it they do now.
You understand? So what Fayose is trying to say is something, you know, that is not attainable. It's not attainable because Biafra has become a religion to an Igbo man. Biafra, when I said it, somebody Reno Mokri posted it and was making mockery of me, you know. Yes, he was making mockery because I said that he first entered West Africa. He discovered that I'm coming to fucking job back in job by journalism West Africa. He discovered that I'm coming to fucking job back in job by journalism to us and other people that all of your party is happening on Flip TV. You know that one of us. We have it on Flip TV. We have dropped the account number. If you after the program, it will be dropped again. You are going to the account number after the end of the program. It's pastor's phone number, Mr. Matthew's account number that has been dropped. But tomorrow, I drop it while we are doing live. This can contribute to us. We make people at this facility happy. That's how we do every end of the year. We end of the year party, and our address all over the world, they support us. They love us. God bless each and every one of you. So, Mr. Shedu, continue. I must give it to King Joe. Yes, outstanding. Yes, it's one of any place, I don't know the kind of image or chemistry. Yes. You understand? But I feel such a person should maybe will dedicate this end of the year party to him. Yes. He is very outstanding. And one thing I like about him is that he do not discriminate. You know, he extends charity to anything around him. Yes. And not only him. And to other people. So I was surprised somebody sent me a message. Let me say it on this platform. Yes. Telling me to remain myself, irrespective of side attacks. That I should. Those. I think one professor. I think he should be in Sydney, Australia today. Somebody gave him my number and he sent me a message. These are men who might not be seeing them comment. Yes. Some are just watching. Some are looking at. Some are getting information. Some are different things. So all of them are welcome. We appreciate you for being there. Because without you, we are not just an ordinary working state. I personally have been commended. Renewal is not tribalistic. Renewal is not biased. This is not a biased program. Yes. This program does not belong to the Yorubas. Does not belong to the Igbos. Does not belong to the outside, the Fulani. Does not belong to the Muslim or Christians. This program is a program where we talk about what's happening in Nigeria, and everybody can come from any tribe, any religion, come here, say what you feel like. For example, Pastor came in the morning, he was saying that Yorubas and Igbos have been so Nigeria. That's Pastor Gideon. That's opinion. So we'll allow you to put your opinion on what's happening. So this program is the best program where you hear intelligent conversation. People when they go to their workplaces, they come here and drop their opinion. Let's round up some Pastor Matthew comes up. Mr. Chinedu, tomorrow we are going to have this much more time here. Stay with us tomorrow. My cameraman should be here early tomorrow morning. Now, just close with this before Pastor Matthew. Do you think that Americans should abandon Biafra and take position? I'm talking about political position from Bola Tinubu. No, there's no need of that kind of question. To be honest with you, because Nigeria is already balkanizing. So there's no need of taking part in a ship that's already capsizing. But bros, if I look at TV, it's Eldorado. There's nothing Eldorado there. I'm telling you, you know, if you look at it deeply, people are struggling. Nigerian government is struggling to buy into the international image of this country. It is failing. They are losing interest in that. So it has been destined already that at a point where we get to our nationhood, people will begin to uncover the truth. This generation you are seeing now, they are not going to do a carryover of what Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe them did, whether by omission or commission. It's not our business. It is not helping us. Nigeria have no light for 104 years. No, nothing, no sector. 2 years ago, I was buying fuel of 169 or that. Today, fuel is 1,000 something, and it is there in the backyard.
Yes,
you understand? Yes. So, what they have created is a sub-belt of balkanization. The leadership is working towards balkanization. Politicians are working towards balkanization. Everybody is working towards balkanization. There is no national orientation. Anybody that tells you is a Nigeria is just being cosmetically patriotic. It's not from the heart. Because what makes you a Nigeria? What makes you a Nigeria? What makes you a citizen of a country is that, you know, you can be able to be proud of that. You know, you have. It does not take you anything to access a house. It does not take you anything to access transportation. It does not take you anything to be educated. It does not, unless you want to be, even though you're not working. In America, do you know what America? When you look at America, New York, and some other cities, top big cities in America, you see junkies. You know what junkies? Those who does not want to create any form of identity or brand for themselves. But that does not mean they lack anything to.
I want to even tell you yesterday we are having a conversation. Have you enjoyed Nigeria? Baba, yesterday, you come yesterday, we having a conversation, and people are now commenting from all over the world. Mr. Onoha, he commented, he said he will never step his leg to Nigeria again. Only unless there's Biafra, then he comes to Biafra.
Yes, and not only him, I can tell you, top musicians, top renowned black people in America who are seeking for a kingdom that would define and give them peace, that they can be proud of their color. But I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with that. They are already targeted. The person that invented .com, you know, when you say www.com, that .com you are seeing, it was invented by somebody. The owner is still alive, and it was traced. He's a black American. He was trained to be an Igbo man. And that kind of person now is telling you that, you know, you cannot be part of this. That until Biafra comes, but you are going to experience, I'm telling you, you are going to experience a kingdom. There's something Jesus Christ said when he was telling the Lord, teach us how to pray. He said, thy kingdom come. You know when the kingdom come. If you go to Switzerland, there is no police. Yes. You can't see people carrying gun. Peaceful, extremely peaceful. When you know that somebody have less than 100 years to live on earth, they are carrying gun up and down, say it just means something is wrong with the system.
So the man was saying, Mr. Ono, I saying that child support in where he is 250 heroes. Now the man has 4 children. An Igbo man. Now if we're collecting 1,000 heroes, but what has Nigeria done for you?
But nothing. The pure water self, I did buy. I never seen. Up till now. There is no. If you don't have money to dig borehole, you cannot drink water. Ordinary water. You cannot talk less of food. There's nothing. 0/0. I've not benefited. No, I've not benefited anything.
So the place of coming. Pastor is the last person here this morning. Pastor Matthew is coming. Pastor Matthew is my last person here this morning. Let him come and do justice. then we close. Yes, Pastor Matthew is a man of integrity. He's the man that posted a camera yesterday. He's the man that every end of the year Thanksgiving. So what do you do here? We do Thanksgiving. No, it's not your party, but we do it's a Thanksgiving. We thank God for end of the year Thanksgiving. But Pastor Matthew, announce by yourself, the man of integrity and people love it.
Okay, we are looking forward to our end of year party, and this to ask all our esteemed viewers that are going concern, whatever you think you can use to support the party is welcomed, and the crew will do the needful by putting the account details so that we can make it a success at the end of the day. Thank you very much.
So yes, yesterday, like you said, yesterday the account details was posted end of at the end of the program again. I'm going to post it again. But by tomorrow from next week, by tomorrow we are going to post it while we are live. You are going to see it posted. It's account number. That's how we do the end of the year. If you are watching us, can kindly support us like the always end of the year, so I can make it a success. Pastor Matthew this morning, the Pandef is saying to the Agitators, stay clear of Biafra. Let us talk about the fact that Jonathan's posters is flooding Kano. And I look at the fact that it may be not versus Jonathan. I'm talking about Tinubu's government versus Jonathan in 2027. They don't seem to be backing Jonathan. And people are saying maybe because Jonathan has only 4 years to stay at the president. That's the one. Number two was that Jonathan seemed to favor the North, building an emergency schools for them. Maybe that's why they trust him. I don't trust other candidates. What are you expecting to see at 2027 presidential election? And as at now, that the North seem to favor Jonathan ahead of 2027 election.
The party is saying that the man did not get the authority to speak, and at the end of the day they said they have resolved all the gray areas, and it's not on record that the man apologized or the man will do the statement. So it's going to show that the North is already resolute that they need that power. So they can do any manipulation, they can do any gimmick, they can do any politicking to see that they return to power as early as possible.
So let me warm you up for tomorrow's topic. We heard the brother to the former governor of Ekiti State, as well as he told Nnamdi, forget about this Biafra agitation, seek appointment from my tribute administration, then you might be released. Do you think that Nnamdi will ever back down from his belief on this Biafra agitation?
I've told you, as I said, Nigeria is not one. Why should we be advising somebody to back down on agitation? Because of it, let me read this.
Yes.
He said the British government had been trying to make Nigeria into one country, but the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, in their religious belief and customs, and do not show themselves any sign of willingness to unite. Nigeria unity is only a British invention. This is from Alhaji Tafawa Balewa, 1948. There's another one that is coming from one of those people then. Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English way or French. The word Nigeria is a mere distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria and those who do not share. Okay, those who do not share. That comes from Obafemi. I think there's another one that came from Azikiwe. Yes. It is better for us and many admirers abroad that we should disintegrate in peace and not in pieces. Should the politicians fail to heed the warning, then I will venture the prediction that the experience of the Democratic Republic of Congo will be a child's play if it ever comes to our turn to play such a tragic role. That's from Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. These are the supposed founders of Nigeria. Look at their disposition. It is very clear that Nigeria is not one. So why should we be advising someone like Nnamdi Kanu to drop the agitation and embrace Nigeria? The only thing is that the government at this point should be responsible enough to come together and address this issue of Nigeria. you cannot take away the fact that Nigerians are not one in the mind of Nigerians. Using the instrumentality of state, the gun, the police, the army, the navy, DSS, name it, to coerce people does not make Nigeria one. I said it yesterday. Can people work together except agree? Obviously, no. So the point is, if the government know that they want Nigeria to continue to coexist as one entity, the answer is simple. Let us have a true constitution. What we have currently is not people's oriented. It was forced on Nigeria by the military. If you want people to coexist, the constitution, the ground up must emanate from the people. It must be something that they unanimously come together to adopt, not somebody forcing a system on the people. As we speak, go and check. I don't like using religious issue. Yes. Christianity is not mentioned even once in the constitution. Are you saying there are no Christians? Are you saying there are no Christians in Nigeria? So you cannot say it is a true concern of the people. So if the government know that they truly want the country to continue to coexist as one entity, they should summon the courage to address all these issues that they give right to agitation. Olojeka has said it severally that Biafra is an ideology. You can only address it from an ideological point of view, not what we are saying. See what Nadewoko said the other day, that if you arrest a Samanapa, that 100,000 Samanapa will emerge. Have you not seen in the convention that took place in Fulham the other day that one lady, Dr. Ngozi Araboze, is the one that read Samanapa's speech? Of course, we are even hearing that she has even dissolved that ESCO, meaning sooner or later they are going to reconsider another ESCO. So have you been able to arrest the agitation? It means arresting individuals is not the same thing as arresting the agitation. In the same vein, we have people who are in the north who are not comfortable, who have some misgivings, who have some grievances against the Nigerian state. We have people in the southwest who are equally in that position. The best bet when you are in this kind of situation is to bring everybody on board to address it, to speak on it, and find a way out of it.
So now, we are looking at the fact that one Nigeria.
You are still dwelling in that.
No. I'm just like, no. I remember you said you don't believe in one Nigeria. Okay,
it's not about me believing. I said there's nothing like one Nigeria. It's not about me believing in one Nigeria. One Nigeria is not in existence in the mind of Nigerians. You only see the one Nigeria because you have the police, the army, the navy, all the security agencies that coerce people. Then in the true sense of it, they know that they are not one. So and you have seen it in Tafawa Balewa's speech. You have seen it in Awolowo's own, and then Azikiwe's own. You have seen it across board. So what are we saying?
So Pastor Martin, we saw yesterday old men. This is very bad news to me. Old men, after they have served their nation, I mean, old army, they were now we call them old soldiers. They were now protesting to collect their pension. We saw old men yesterday in Abuja. Some of them were crying. After serving the nation, they could not even see money to feed. What does that tell about Nigeria to the international community?
They only having their own fair share of the rot in the country. The rot is everywhere. That is their own way of experiencing it. It's not restricted to their own sector of the country. If we must get it right, it must start from the head. The way and manner we hire and fire our leaders must change. Nigerians, stakeholders should be resolute in what they want. I think it's even quite unfortunate that by now we are not seeing much tenacity, energy, vigor on the part of Nigerians to start pushing for a review of the Electoral Act. But that's the only way we can see overhauling of the system. Until we get it right in terms of how we hire and fire our leaders, we are not anywhere close to solving Nigerian problem. Until Nigerian leaders become accountable to the people, there is no way they will do the right thing. And the only way they can be accountable to the people is when they are aware that the citizens' right to hire and fire is potent. As it stands today, it's not potent because the man who is in Asu bestseller book on Amazon currently.
Yes.
The book and part of what the legal icon who arrested or who wrote the petition want to achieve is to even withdraw the book from circulation.
Yes.
But as we speak, it's a record that the book was selling for about $3 on Amazon before now. But after the arrest, the book is now selling for about $7 on Amazon. So it's going to show that even the man himself has become a global citizen. So at the end of the day, you have ended up in popularizing the man and making him a hero of democracy, a hero of rule of law, because that has been his fight in the trenches all this while. That man is someone I reckon with. That man is someone Nigerians is one of the persons that should be given the opportunity to lead Nigeria. I must tell you. Yes, I was taking pain to listen to his conversation on issues, on national issues. I think that this man that is much interested in due process, rule of law, that does now zero tolerance for circumventing the rule.
So you have the opinion that the level of Timina has been given more credibility and more popularity. Now this book now, they may likely, because people are now buying the books, I mean on Twitter, they are likely to share to others to read the book. But there's a reading culture in Nigeria. This is a problem. Nigeria globally, not Nigeria alone. Worldwide. Amazon is a global platform. Okay. Even the things we are talking about is a global platform. So we are not even talking about Nigeria. You know that what shaped the mind of other part of the world against your country, the perception is about what they read about you. So it's unfortunate that Nigerian government has even helped the man to publicize the book, and whether I like it or not, it's going to impact negatively on the image of Nigeria. So, Mr. Pastor, we are closing now. The oil of Niger Delta, or the oil in Nigeria, but there's oil in Ondo State and in the southeastern part of Nigeria too. Is it a blessing or a curse?
It's a curse. It's a curse because the oil have made Nigerian government lazy. They don't do anything. He started before now, when agriculture was the mainstay of Nigerian economy, everybody was working. You could see people competing. You could see then you have our cotton industries, and we are not importing the raw material. We are cultivating cotton here. We had even wheat. We are cultivating wheat here to do our flour. But as soon as we discover oil, because of the easy money that comes from oil, the government became lazy. They no longer work. They only wait and rely on the money that comes from oil. Don't forget that federal government through NNPC collects 60% across board from all the oil majors, whether Chevron, Shell, name it. Yes. They collect 60% across board. And when the oil company will be investing, federal government will stand aloof. They will not put in any money. It is just to know that to do an oil rig in the deep sea, we are looking at about $25 billion. And these companies will come with all this money, with all the facility, with investment. Nigerian government will stand aloof. As soon as the oil start coming out, NNPC will step in to collect 60%. And this they do across board. As such, they are lazy. They are no longer interested in investing in other areas of life. So it's a curse instead of blessing.
So, Mr. Martin, let us round up here. Like Mama is telling me 2 hours. Mr. Man, you must come here early tomorrow. There's this banger that's happening. I'm talking about right now in Nigeria. So, Mr. Matthew, the oil is a cost to Nigeria. Don't you think that it is high time our government diversify away from oil? We have, like you said, there's coal in Enugu, and there are some countries that are using coal for power in their country. Where there's power, there's agriculture. You interview the man from Benue State. Ordinarily, the man's family sending food from Benue State, but now from Lagos, it's not sending his family food because some are the IDPs in Benue State. You have good farmland, there's other natural resources. Don't you think it's high time we are closing now that this government should diversify for the benefit of Nigeria?
If you are looking at diversification, even the child unborn know that the problem of Nigeria is diversification. But is the government going to do it genuinely? That's the problem. They have been blindfolded with the easy money from oil. This is not the first time. Almost every government that come on board in Nigeria will tell you that they want to diversify. But at the end of the day, do you see them diversifying? Of course, you don't see the diversification and you don't see the effect of the diversification. You can only hear figures, National Bureau of Statistics will read out figures, data, but at the end of the day, you don't see a result in terms of how it impacts in the life of Nigerians. So that is it.
So now talk about the end of the party in the flow.
Okay, just one more. This is a use opportunity to remind our SCPers about our end of year party that will be coming on soon, and to encourage everyone that the door is open for participation, and the way you can participate is to give your donation. By tomorrow, the account will be made available on the platform for people to do their donation. I must say very thank you for your time.
Thanks for coming, Mr. Matthew. Thanks for coming. Let me check you once again. You have done justice. Tomorrow is a good day. You have spent over 2 hours here. Like he said, the account number of him that just left, Mr. Matthew, a man of integrity. I am the anchor here. I don't know if my account number is posted, but his account number is posted. And at the end of the program, instantly it will be posted. I go to see it. Please kindly donate. End of year party, we do it every year. We show people around here love. That's how we do here on this particular platform. You can donate. Help us. Let us put smile on people's faces. All our viewers, we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. From all across the world. Some of you wake up as early in the morning wherever you are. From Dubai to US to Switzerland to UK to England. God bless each and every one of you. Somebody ask of Christian. Christian is at the background. Mr. Christian is a legend. Somebody ask of him. I don't know if you can show face. Somebody ask of him here. Yes, Mr. Christian. Can you show? Let Nigeria show his face. See camera. Ask of Mr. Christian. He's a legend. Mr. Can just speak one or two things. Greet him, Mr. See camera. Ask.
Okay, Mr. See camera. Good morning. Better is your bad people again.
Yes.
Better. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Mr. Christian is here. He's always here. Don't worry, he's very busy nowadays, but he's always here. So, if you are watching, click on that like button, all notifications. Stay with us here on video and Bastard. We'll be back tomorrow for the weekend edition. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Kindly donate to what you are doing.